everybody, good morning. I have my cup of genmaicha here. And I had my matcha shot. I'm sort of like on a schedule today, or for this morning at least, because my therapy is an hour earlier than normal. So I'm getting all set up in here for that. This has been honestly an amazing week so far. My grandpa moved to Florida. My grandpa who, my mom has been taking care of and who lost his wife last year. He has moved to Florida with my uncle. It's literally like a happily ever after for him. The day after he left, it snowed, so he got to miss out on like one last snow, and that's just amazing. Could not be happier. My husband had a big exam yesterday and he passed the exam, so that's great. And everything is just going really good. It looks like my dad is scheduled with an appointment to get his first vaccine dose tomorrow, and like that's really what I've been waiting for. I'm hoping my mom can get vaccinated tomorrow as well, but at the very least my dad. So that's great news, and everything is going really, really good. I'm really looking forward to talking to my therapist as well. I have some stuff on my mind that I really want to talk about. Genmaicha is like my favorite tea, like right now especially. I love like green tea with ginger, but genmaicha is right near the top for me. I love it so much. And if you watched my last tea haul, I got like a crap ton of genmaicha from a Korean grocery store near my house, who has obviously like things from all over Asia. Like this is a Japanese, like a traditional Japanese tea, but their tea aisle is so amazing, and I'm so glad I like thought to check it out. I don't know why I didn't sooner, and I wish I did, because I got 16 ounces of genmaicha for like $6, whereas at a store like David's Tea, 2 ounces of genmaicha is $6. So that's 12 more ounces than I would have got for the same price if I would have done an online order. Plus, of course, there's shipping and there's minimums and all of that. So honestly, like this has been a life-changing realization. Last week was so stressful because we were like preparing to move my grandpa, like we were preparing him to go. And then the day he was supposed to leave, he wasn't feeling well. So he actually ended up going to the hospital, and we thought it was going to be like a month or so before he was able to like reschedule his flight and go. But he ended up in the hospital for one night. They discharged him. He slept at home for one more night, and then he got on a plane. So between discharge from the hospital and getting on a plane to Florida was like 24 hours. And I mean, it was incredible. It was really inspiring. My grandpa's been through so much this past like year, 2 years. Like I get so emotional talking about this because he just deserves it so much. And it's incredible that like my uncle was willing to like take his dad into his plans and just give him an amazing rest of his life. He's 89 years old, so chances are he'll never have to come back to Illinois, so we'll be able to go down to Florida and visit him. And it's just great. It's just really good news. Hopefully things just stay on the up, I guess. So I've been doing this online therapy. That's why I'm like in my house, but like set up to do therapy, and I really like it. I've been really enjoying it. It's nice because like I'm not talking about like deep, serious topics. Like it's like coaching more than it's therapy, even though like the person I'm speaking to is a licensed therapist. We're taking like a more coaching approach. So it's really cool because I get to talk about like my business and my plans for when our lease is up, like things like that are more like I just need help like finding my footing in life is how I feel right now. And it's cool that we can like focus on things like that. Like I kind of get to use it as like a guide towards what my goals are, because it's been really hard to make goals for everybody this last year, and especially because, you know, all the health issues with my grandparents before that. I just like, I've been set back, and that's okay. Whatever we need to do to keep everybody safe, especially my grandpa, and now he is, and he's with his son and with family, and he has dogs, and he has his two youngest granddaughters. So it's all been worth it, just to keep our families safe and help my family and all that. But it's like, I don't really know what my goals are, so I'm trying to like gain some clarity, and it's really cool to be able to have like somebody to guide me through it. I like to have something to sip on. I've been doing like iced drinks every time I do therapy, but I still have my morning tea because, like I said, I was on like a little bit of a time crunch. Genmaicha is a traditional Japanese green tea with toasted rice, and it just tastes really like roasty and like kind of like a rice cake sort of vibe, and I love it. And it's really cost effective, so that is great. I'm going to hop into this, and I'll see you guys when I make my next cup of tea. Just finished up my therapy, and now I'm having a cup of hojicha. It's another one from that same Korean grocery store. It's just like in a tea bag like this, and it's delicious. I can't wait to try like more hojicha, like especially like a whole leaf one and not just like the little pieces in the tea bag, because it is so delicious. I can only imagine that it would be even better as like a really good quality like whole leaf tea. But I just was like, I saw it at the grocery store and just had to try it. I've had hojicha on my radar for a while, and I'm so like mad that I didn't try it sooner. It's almost like a good middle between a green tea and an oolong, because it is a roasted Japanese green tea, but it's like a darker color. So it almost tastes like an oolong to me, but like a little lighter than that. It's so good. And that grocery store also had a lot of oolongs. They had tea kuan yin, they had a little bit of everything, and it's so much more cost effective than shopping from like tea websites. So I love this. Therapy went really well. I kind of liked that my appointment was earlier today, because like I was done before 11 o'clock, and usually between 11 and 12 I like clean and hang out and all that, and I just decided to make another tea. Normally I don't have my second tea until after I do my exercise when I'm like eating lunch, but since I'm like an hour ahead of like what my routine usually is, I decided to have another cup of tea. I'm just kind of planning on like cleaning up, like unloading the dishwasher, putting away dishes and stuff. Then I'll do my workout, and then I will eat lunch, and that's when I'll have my next drink for the day. So we'll catch up then. So I just finished my lunch, and instead of tea or coffee today, I'm going for one of these guys. This is like just a sparkling water. It's lime flavored. I thought it was lemon lime because it tastes like Sprite but not sweet. I'm back to like trying to eat healthy and trying to eat reasonable amounts of food. So right now, like I get a little bit hungry, and I've been using these to help hold me over to my next meal. So I just had lunch, and I was kind of craving one of these. So I'm having this now instead of snacking, because, you know, I don't believe in feeling guilty about eating certain foods. I believe like you should feel good at any size, but I'm starting to feel a little bit like I just need to do better, like need to eat healthier, especially after like Valentine's Day. I ate so much candy. So I'm just trying to get like myself under control. I'm doing all this exercise because it makes me feel really good, but I want to see the results. Like I have more muscle on me than ever, but nobody can see it. And I can't see it because I pretty much eat in a way that kind of negates it. So I am on my healthy eating again, and these bubble waters have been really awesome because they're like a treat without having anything. Like they have no calories, they just have like natural flavors. And it feels kind of nice. Like I've never drank soda. I'm like not into it. It's like a special occasion thing for me. As someone who loves tea, I don't mind that it's kind of light in flavor. Like whenever I drink something like root beer or Dr. Pepper, it's just too much for me. In the summer, I'm thinking I'll do like tea pops. Like I'll buy these like flavored waters and then I will make like a concentrated portion of tea and like combine it. Especially like the flavored ones. I feel like there could be really good combinations of like iced tea with flavored water. Like I feel like that could be really fun. So I look forward to that. But for now, I've just been like enjoying these. I'm probably gonna make a tea before I go like do work stuff, and I'll just like, you know, take care of editing and things like that. And that's sort of what my day looks like lately. I'll just kind of do that until maybe for an hour or so, and then I start to get ready for Gerald to get home. I'll start like making dinner and I'll start like getting everything straightened out. So basically I feel like I'm living like housewife life, and I absolutely love it. This really is kind of my dream life, and this is kind of a, you know, a good example of a typical day for me. And I'm so grateful too. Like honestly, it's a blessing that I can't even describe, that over this past year, like I've been able to stay home and do my part to keep like my family and everybody safe. I'm really grateful for that, because we lost a family member pretty early on in the pandemic. So this whole year I've been at home and my husband goes to work, like, and there's nobody there. Like it's like him and like one other person working, like they aren't taking customers or anything. So I'm really grateful for that. And they send him COVID tests every single week for him to do. So he's always on top of, you know, the fact that he's negative. Thank God he's never had a positive test. But this has been such a painful year. And I'm just grateful that like because of my husband, I've had the opportunity to do what I feel I needed to do to keep my family safe. And I just hope I can find a way to keep this going even after I'm vaccinated. I'd really like to just keep building my passive income, and we have some things in the future that could earn us some income that's really exciting. I'm always thinking of stuff. I do have my Poshmark. I sell things online. I sell things on Facebook Market. Yeah, consistently I make about half of what I need to make for my share of the rent. And I'm really happy at home. You know, I do miss my friends. I want to see my friends so bad, and I want to like go to shows, go see bands play, and maybe play some shows myself. I really miss those things like deeply. It's all been well worth the sacrifice, even if like there are days that are hard. I'm mostly happy at home. It's like it's hard for me to complain because I can have these like awesome healthy routines. Like I build these routines into like exactly what I want to do, and I feel like I'm really taking care of myself. So I'm gonna go into the other room and work on some stuff. So I'm gonna finish my lime bubbly. And I'm gonna make a cup of tea shortly. So I'm about to read my book. I've been reading this one. It's Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. My husband reads a lot of like financial books and books about like being a good manager and, you know, just books that are supposed to like help you improve. And I've heard so much about this one that I just decided to give it a go. So I've been reading like a chapter a day. So it looks like from what I've read so far, I feel like I have a lot to improve on when it comes to just like communicating with people and things like that. So reading this book has been super eye-opening for me, and I look forward to kind of like implementing the things that I've learned whenever the world is open back up and safe again. And I'm looking forward to making more friends and being more, I guess, outgoing. I know that's not really what the book is about, but like how to like win friends. So I really like this book. I have a tea going right now. This is a really old one from David's Tea. It's in a sachet. And this one is raspberry meringue. It was from the old macaron collection from when I worked there. So this tea bag is really old, and I'm just trying to like finish like what I have of these old ones. But it still is good. Like I've been drinking this like pretty frequently lately, and I really like it. I love David's Tea's tea bags. They're like, the string is like the kind that's on like t-shirts. Like it's like thread, like it's like, what's that machine called, a serger, where it's like all linked together. Like they have really good quality tea bags. There's no staples, it's like sewn, and it's just really really nice quality. And also like they put enough tea for like a big cup like this in their tea bags. And it's like the same quality as the loose tea. Like it's exactly the same, just in the format of a bag. And I really like that, because a lot of times I have to double up on tea bags in a cup this big, because they don't have enough tea to like make a flavorful full cup this size. So I just have these left over from when I worked there. I don't know if they've changed the way their tea bags are or anything, because I haven't bought bags since I worked there. But I really like this. It's a white tea, and it has raspberry, chamomile, like sugar pieces. So it's kind of desserty and like meringue-like, and it's really, really good. I am going to be sad when I run out, but like I said, it's like really old, so I'm gonna have to took out my tea bag, so I'm gonna have to finish it up. Like I probably should have finished it like long before now, but I love to sit with my book, and I've been putting on some classical music, and I hold my warm cup of tea, and it's just so comforting while I read, and I love it. So I'm gonna do that now. I have been so tired every single night, probably because I've been getting up early and also exercising. I feel like the whole combination of everything has just made me really tired. So we'll like watch a movie or something usually at night, and I'll like try to have a cup of chamomile and try to get through it, but I've just been so tired. So this might be my last cup of tea today. I mean, if it's not, I'll just, you know, cut this part out. But if it is, I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing what I drank today and hearing a little bit about what's going on in my life. I'm happy right now. I feel like things are going really well, and I hope everything's going well for you guys too. I always love to hear what you've been drinking, so let me know in the comments what you had today, and what do you like, if anything, do you drink anything that's not coffee or tea? Like I've been on this like bubble water kick. Like, do you have anything like that? Like LaCroix? Or do you have a special soda or any sort of like energy drink or powder or anything that you enjoy? Because I'm always looking for new things to kind of help spice up the day, you know, like a little extra special beverage. I could never get bored of tea, but sometimes it's fun to kind of change it up. So let me know what you guys have been liking lately. And I hope that you and your families are all staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.